Right, everyone, Vadyna update. I'm just dropping into my mate who I met after a gig in Laidley, Wayno, who's been just touching up the truck, doing a bit of a paint job and fitting a back seat in so we can put the kids in. Let's see how it's fucking going. Oh, bird of paradise. Gary loves that plant. Wayno, you look like you are balls deep into this job.
Fucking A, brother.
How you going, little Wayno down there?
No, this is Leslie.
And oh yeah, look at this. How are you, mate? All right. And he's just chipped off a lot of the artwork I had, taken out the seat, and he's going to bung it in here so that put the kids and Yumi in legit. And unreal.
Mate. Yeah.
And we're going to put a little step down here. Put Gary in the back. I fold that thing so we can camp there and still run it on veg. Mate, Wayno, mine's a bit asleep. And Yumi. We're going to be able to fit you all in this truck. You got to keep dreaming. When you dream, things fall into place, eh, Gary? Things are falling into place for you, mate, because guess what they've got here? Your favourite plant, eh, boys? You've hit the jackpot. Needs a bit of trimming, doesn't it, boys? How's it looking, Wayno?
Oh, mate, you'll be flashing Michael Jackson's missing glove when we finish.
That's pretty flash. You know a bloke's going to do a good job when he's got a hoist from his tree lifting up engines. And
old school, mate.
Old school, yeah.
Yeah. And I've done all this on this side.
Yeah, well, you paint because it used to be owned by a painter who mate. That's a lot of elbow grease getting that off. Yeah.
It's fucking unreal, mate.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I made more work for myself, but I didn't realise until I started to take the first sticker off, then there was another fucking sticker underneath it.
Yeah, right.
So I had to keep going then.
It's like when you're in an orgy and another one comes in.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
just ends up being hard work.
That's why it's better off going last at an orgy, because then you don't have no cunt touching you on the back saying, hurry up, it's my turn.
You heard it from Wayno, kids. This is where kids learn how to tinker with trucks. You going to drive this one day, mate? Good work, mate. Everyone's going to have dreams. My dream is to get the Vadyna back on the road. What is it?
HQ Kingswood.
What year?
I think it's 1971.
Almost as old as me. Now, Wayno, like we said, I've got to get the van back to my mate in Taree.
Yeah.
In a couple of days, and you just happen to have a granddaughter down in Port Macquarie.
Two, mate.
Two?
One just turned 6.
Oh, mate.
I had 3 big boys, but my 2 big boys are in Port there now, in Port Macquarie.
Well, we were thinking the plan was to... I've got plan C. What do you reckon of this, right? Mm-hmm. We've got a bit of time off before the next gig. I was going to drive everyone down in the van, right? And then with you, if you want to just drive this down...
Yeah, mate.
Drive to Taree, and then I'll give you a lift to Port.
Too fucking easy. Hey, little man, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, get to see your nieces.
For everyone out there, just... You got to dream big, and when you dream big, things fall into place. I met Wayno.
Yep.
You're going to see your grandkids.
Yep. It's all happening.
If you didn't do that, I would have had to leave Gary up here, and who knows who would have raped him in Laidley.
Oh, mate, hey, well, there's a few dirty Kiwis in this town.
Yeah.
You know,
Mate.
Yeah.
Few beers, and goats look like sheep to them.
Mate, they're open slather, mate.
Fuck, we're doing a long haul to Taree to drop the van off, so I think I'm feeling a bit tired, so we might just pull over here and just camp out in what looks like Iluka. I think we'll fucking press on. Probably wake up in the morning, Renee styling our hubcaps. Alright, here I am at the Dustville Music Festival. Pesky Brothers and there's little guy over there, revving up the dance floor. Right, just an update on the truck. Wayne couldn't make it down to Taree or wherever he was going for his granddaughter or something. So I was basically stuck in Taree with fucking a goat, my family, and no fucking truck to transport them. So we couldn't get the train back up to Queensland to the truck because you can't put a goat in a train. So I've now caught the train back up to Laidley overnight, and to try and get the truck off Wayne and bring it back down to Taree. Hopefully he's fixed it, but if he hasn't, I'll just have to fucking get someone down there to do it. So anyway, we'll find out from Wayne himself what's happening.
The back of the seat
Yeah.
comes up onto here.
Yeah, right.
You'll have to put your other anchor point in first.
Yeah, right.
I didn't even fucking realise it. And then when I was starting to
Yeah.
get it all, piece it all together, then I went, that's actually after I was talking to you. I went, oh, hang on. Fuck. I went, oh, hang on. Might have one in the fucking under the house.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
We got
mate,
rid
that's
of all
okay.
those.
As long as I'll just grab whatever. I think I found someone down south who can do it, so I'll just
Well, I'll
grab
just
whatever you got.
fucking-
And
I'll get some details off you and shit, and I'll spare you some more money. I'll spare you if I can pay you some more money back. Like, fuck, can't be fucking.
it's all right, mate. Whatever. I've just got to keep. I've just got to
it was
keep rolling. Yeah.
It was a bugger, eh? It was bugger when you said, "Oh, I got another fortnight," well, until the 17th, whenever you. And I went, "Oh yeah, cool, all right. Well, I'll take a couple of days."
Yeah, but Wayne,
off.
I said at the end of
Yeah.
the month, man. I said I gave it to you on the 6th.
Yep.
Looked you in the eye, shook your hand,
Yep,
gave you twice
I
as
know.
much money as you wanted.
Yep, I
Gave
know.
you 2 weeks warning. I said, just
Yep.
get the seat in.
Yep.
And then you said,
Yep.
I want to drive down. I'm thinking, fuck, you want to drive the van down and leave me with, I can't even put the kids in it. So I was going to leave the goat here. And so I said, well, okay,
Oh. Yeah, you could have left Gary here.
mate, mate, it's just that, and then I've gone down there, and then it's like, you're not going down there. So I'm up here. So Wayne, it's all cool. It's just that I just got to keep rolling, man. I've got to find someone who can do it. Pay him as well.
Yep.
Give him time.
I understand.
It's mate. It's so all I need is I need to get back. Gary's a handful when I'm away from him. It's not like oh fucking mind your goat. Like
Oh.
you know people steal him. Fucking all this shit. He eats and.
They
so-
steal him?
Oh yeah, man. You got to hide him. Yeah. I
Why
know.
the fuck do you want to steal a goat?
I know, because
Anyway,
he's well known.
yeah.
They think it's fucking funny. Oh, yeah, we'll steal the goat.
Well,
Well, it's cool as
yeah.
long as I can get all the bits in and
Yeah.
the roof racks, and then I'll just get it going. I mean, I think I can find someone who can
Look,
get it
mate,
over the line.
Fucking, yeah. I wasn't banking on all this extra work
Mate,
on these things.
Yeah,
too,
man,
you know?
it's all right,
No,
Wayne. Mate, it's all right. We'll just keep rolling, man. Shit happens. It's no big deal, man. It's not like fucking no one's had an accident or anything.
No.
Yeah,
No.
it's
go
cool,
there.
man.
All right, righto. Let me see.
Anyway, for one reason or another, Wayne didn't quite get it done in the month. You know, it was fucking too hot, too wet. Fucking went out fishing, got pissed, whatever. Good bloke, but just fucking was a bit more talk than action. Anyway, I can't get Gary back up to Queensland on a fucking train. So I've caught the train back up to pick it up off him. As you see, it just didn't quite happen. It's good bloke, Wayne, but you know, there was a fair few fucking excuses and maybes, and he's going to give me a bit of money, I think, maybe. Cheers, Wayne, if you can, if there's any left. But the bottom line is, I don't really care, right? If I'm not injured, it was no big deal. It was a good bloke, had a good yarn. It just means maybe someone else down the track will help me do it. So I'm driving this back. I haven't slept for fucking a day and a half. I'm fucking a bit coffeeed up at the moment. Don't like doing it, but I don't want to crash either. And I'm going to take this down to around Gresford area, where Yumi and the kids are now staying at a friend's place, and see if there's a fucking mechanic who can do these things. Basically, get the seat in here, right? So I can put a baby seat in here on it as well. Basically, do a bit of carpentry here. Just check over the. This is an old rig, but these Vadynas do 1,000,000 Ks, no worries, old diesel motors. Only done about 400,000. Just fucking check it over. Yeah, maybe paint it up. Do a bit of a thing with the return loop up the front here. If mechanics will know what I'm talking about. Anyone in Gresford, fucking, I'll pay you. I'll somehow get some money from somewhere, maybe. I'm scrounging, but fucking, there's a will. Where there's a will, there's a way. Someone said where there's a wog, there's a way as well. I like that. Anyway, so I'm coming down the New England Highway, named because there's all these rocks here that the people thought it looked like England. Anyway, Tenterfield, birth of the nation, where Henry Parkes in 1889 went, fucking it's about time Australia became its own nation. And we did, Federation 1901, and we haven't quite let go of England fully yet though. But anyway, Tenterfield, 3 years ago, before Gary hit off with the videos, my fucking van then just died, and I found this on the side of a road. Now we're about to go out and fucking see the owners who I bought it off for $3,000. I just want to fucking thank him, man. But by the way, when I came in here, I had some cops pull me over, and look at this fucking rig, mate. There's so many stories about how I've been in trouble for cops, but the reality is most cops are fucking so cool. Now these cops just pulled me over and just went, fuck, this is a bit of a rig you got. And I just got out and said, yeah, mate, it's been through fucking heaps of deserts. Got out and showed them the veggie oil. Fucking had a goat in the back there. They didn't recognise Gary, didn't know him. There was no fucking, you know, easing the path because of fucking, I've got a celebrity goat. But they got into the story and fucking, you know, a fucking tail light. I explained to them how they could nail me for everything. I explained to them I'm on my way to fix it up, and they were fucking good blokes and just fucking let me through. Cheers, fellas, and I'll fucking fix this up. So, yeah, had a fucking, I think this is going to be an interesting journey down the coast. Got a few interesting things, but first up, let's go to the guy who sold me Vadyna, otherwise now known as the Vadyna. Oh yeah. If anyone knows a story from about a month or two ago, I saw this truck being advertised just over here, and I bought it. Problem is, I've left this van here, and I told him I'd be back in a week, but I've come back about 6 weeks later. He's not here, but I'm going to try and get rid of it by going down to the pub. Anyone want a van? Anyone? Yeah, free van. I'll just give you a quick lesson on how to start it, Wadey. Stick the key in the ignition and a bit of spray. Oh yeah! Good, it's pretty good for free, hey? Yeah.
What do you reckon, Wadey?
It's unreal. Hello, anyone home? No, no one's home. But anyway, this is a story they told me. This truck was owned by a painter. You know, Wayne's just scraped that off. Well done, Wayne. That was a good job. He scraped his sign off of a painter who basically put this canopy on the Vadyna because he had this big trip planned for when he retired and he wanted to go all around Australia. Anyway, he got killed in an accident just after he'd set the truck up, just before he was about to set off, which was not good. But I feel like I'm carrying on his dream by going around Australia. I've done 6 laps of Australia in this, probably in the last 3 years, the equivalent of. So I've got whoever the painter was from Tenterfield's spirit in here, or his intent. So it's just a fucking little story about the Vadyna for you. Anyway, there's another thing I want to do now. Hey guys, you don't know anything about Yowies here, do you?
Yowies. Heard some sort of story.
Hey, we're getting closer. Some guy, I'm chasing a Yowie story, right? And some guy said,
Gary the Goat?
do you know Gary the Goat?
Oh, no. Are you Gary the Goat?
No, I'm not Gary the Goat, but I'm the guy who does the Gary the Goat. And I'm just chasing up a story on Yowies here. And someone said the guy. Yeah, cheers, man. Yeah, sorry, I haven't got the star to show you, Gary, but yeah. But you know, someone said there's Yowies in Tenterfield.
You'd have to go down the pub. I've heard stories.
Yeah.
I used to work down there, and I've heard fucking stories of bullshit. I don't know if it was carry on or what.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get down the pub and ask someone, you'll find some story.
Oh, right. But your boss wouldn't be into it, would he?
I don't know.
I'll just check one more lead, mate. At least you've heard about it. I've chasing these stories. The guy in Taree has basically said he's seen Yowies up here, right? And he said, I said, who knows about it? He goes, I'll go to the chainsaw place. There's a guy who's into it. Is that you?
No.
No. What do you know about it? Is it? But you've heard stories, hey, down at the pub, yeah. Yeah. Who would I go?
Not for a long time.
Yeah, right. Because from what I gather, like the Aboriginal...
But you hear them at the pub.
Yeah.
They're all fucking pissed.
Yeah. So who would I talk to about, look, all the fellas that come out, who would I talk to about Yowie down at the pub? Or?
You'll find them, don't worry, just mention the Yowie.
I think if you go down to the pub on the right night, you'll see a few Yowies in there.
Yeah, right, okay. So I'll go down to the pub. They're probably a bit too early for the Yowies to come out. No, they'll be there. 4 o'clock was fucking... Is Yowie happy hour? Yeah, okay. Well, thanks, guys. I hope you can pick this up on the video. I'm fucking... Don't want to freak people out with this camera. But I want the truth on these Yowies. Now, if anyone's wondering, what the fuck are Yowies, Jimbo? They're like the Yeti, the Himalayan Yetis, Bigfoot in America. It's a half human, half something else animal, which is really big in Aboriginal folklore on the East Coast. And a lot early white settlers 200 years ago had a lot of fucking documentation about it, all like fucking weird shit happening. But in Australia, most people don't know about it now. Like, they know more about the Yetis and Bigfoot, but I've just over the last few months coincidentally heard a few people talk about these Yowie presences they've had out in the bush around this area. And the guys who don't believe in all this fucking mumbo jumbo unicorn shit, like fucking straight down the line, fucking I see what I see and I believe it. But they've just gone, fucking, I've been out bush and I've heard footsteps and my hunting dogs have just gone fucking quiet in their caravan or whatever, where they are way out in the middle of nowhere. And they've seen footprints in the morning and they can't explain it. And they're freaked out about it. But they're basically saying around Tenterfield there's a few fucking fair few sightings and people who know about it. So that's what I'm chasing down. I'd like to one day, I don't think it'll be now, just go out and find these fucking yowies, have a crack. They sound like as weird as this is, they sound like an interdimensional animal to me. Like, if they were real, as in physically real, I think they'd be caught now. They must be fucking smart not to be caught. Maybe that they are that smart, or maybe they're just something interdimensional because the dogs go quiet, like blood-curdling, taste of blood, fucking pigging dogs who just not scared of anything. And I wouldn't mind bringing Gary out. Gary's a different sentient being. Goats don't give a fuck, right? Especially Gary. So he might be able to have... I might be too scared to do it, but I know a guy who's basically knows where he reckons they are, and I just want to get a... You know, just find out a few locals fucking bent on this. So I'm going down the pub to see if there's any fucking yowies down there. Tenterfield Tavern. I'm looking for someone here who knows about yowies. Are there any... who's your biggest fruit loopy?
Go ask that table.
Yeah, cool. Cheers. Excuse me, guys. You guys all from Tenterfield?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go around doing these little stories around Australia with me goat, right? And I want to, with me goat. He travels in the back of the car.
Yeah.
Gary the goat. And I want to do a story on yowies. And I reckon, do you guys know anything about it?
One sitting right there.
Hey?
They're in Woodenbong.
They're in Woodenbong. But
yeah,
they're definitely, a guy in Taree, he just said, he reckons he's seen one up here.
No, you're in the wrong country. We had the Black Panther just down there.
Black Panther. Oh, Black Panther's a bit different. It's a bit more realistic than a yowie.
It depends.
They're in Woodenbong, hey?
It depends how many of these there.
But it just... Were they? Right, okay. Woodenbong. Sounds like...
Just the other side of Woodenbong, there's big footprints like this on the bitumen. And at night time you could see them.
Yeah.
A big sign on the tree, yowies cross here at night.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so you guys are sort of like, yeah, whatever.
No, from animal.
We had a yowie here, didn't we? But he just left.
Mate, there's a yowie, yeah, and a sober yowie. But I mean, obviously the Aboriginals, it was in their culture, and early white settlers had a lot of... But it's really died down... In the Dreamtime, yeah. No, but early white guys were going to something fucking weird happening out there. But in our culture, most people know about Yetis and Bigfoot more than they know about East Coast yowies, hey?
And the bunyips were really as bad.
The bunyip, yeah. Yeah, right.
This is bunyip country.
This is not yowie country, all right.
They'll take you out, mate.
Woodenbong.
Yeah,
Woodenbong,
Okay.
that's where they cross the border.
Okay, right, I'll go down to Woodenbong because they probably have a few wooden bongs and everyone sees a fucking yowie down there, hey?
Yeah, they have a few bongs up there.
Yeah.
That's when they see the yowie. What is there? The yowie.
That's one of his sons.
But yeah, mate, we've found a fucking yowie. That's a Tenterfield yowie. Yeah, all right. I'll probably look at this and there'll be no one there, hey? Fucking just a hand. You girls don't know about yowies here, do you? No. Anyway, I'm just laying that seed for down the track. If there's any yowie hunters out there, or anyone who wants to come forward and, you know, I'll fucking go looking for you and do a story on it. Yowie hunters. Anyway, I've got to get down to fucking Taree and Gresford to pick up my truck and my family. Continue this journey. This fucking 48-hour fucking road trip. It's going to take me fucking 2 days to recover from this when I get there. But by the time you get this fucking video, hopefully I've had a bit of fucking sleep. There's the steps, by the way, that 1889 Sir Henry Parkes got up and said, hey cunts, let's stop being a bunch of states and form a country, Australia. Oh yeah, Deepwater Bakery. Excuse me, ladies. I'm in deep water, how do I get out?
Keep heading straight out.
Cheers, thanks. There we go, ladies. Hey, at the end of every rainbow, there's a bald knob. She obviously doesn't mind a bit of bald knob. There's Stonehenge, the Aussie version. Built way before the fucking English version. G'day everyone, I fucking ended up sleeping last night. Stayed at my mate's place in Armidale. Can't show you his face because he's a priest and he's written this filthy Gary the Goat song which we're just recording, so it's going to be out in a month, so fucking keep that in your hat. Anyway, here's a little fucking taste of it. Gary doesn't give a fuck. Oh yeah, if you can't buy this, I might go to number 1. Right everyone, fucking day 3 of doing this round trip to get the truck back to Taree, New South Wales, where if the truck was fixed in Queensland, I wouldn't have to do all this. Just, I could move on to other issues like getting my website done with merch, but got to sort this truck thing out now. I've been thinking, I've got a long time to fucking think on this. This trip today, man, I didn't realise the trip from Walcott to Warhope over the Great Dividing Range, 200 k's, windy roads in this truck, takes fucking hours. Anyway, a lot of time to think. The problem I'm having with fixing up this truck is that if I go to a professional, as in a registered mechanic or whatever, they don't work on a truck like this because it's being modified. It's illegal for them to work on modified trucks. They just don't go into it, right? So I have to go to a mechanic who basically just sort of an old school mechanic, and they generally work for cash, man. And then I go, can you do it? And it's like, even for them, it's like, oh mate, they just couldn't be fucked, right? So I've got to go to real fucking backyard tinkerers to get this done. Fix up the return line, put in the seat in the back, go over it, paint it, check the auto elect, make sure there's no rat in there, fucking chewing wires. It can be done. And for those guys who work on this truck, or girls, they fucking know that this is a dyno. It's only done 400,000 k's, a diesel truck. These go for 1 million. They're good, old, simple workhorses. So I've just got to find the person who does it. But when I'm putting it out over the net, I'm generally attracting people who want me to be around them when I do it. Now, I've got one guy in Newcastle who's fucking great, but for whatever reason, he treats me like I'm a fuckwit when I do it. Right? No, plenty of people treat me like I'm a fuckwit. I don't, you know, it's like fucking, I've got to hang around him. Jimbo, you're hopeless, get this wrench. You know, I'm just like the lucky TA who doesn't know shit, except I'm not a TA. I've got to spend time with him while he abuses me, and he fucking does a good job eventually, but it's my time, man. I've got to go to sleep or do something else. I can't hang around for 2 days while someone abuses me. And also, with Wayne up there, he could have done the job, but he wanted me to hang around him while he didn't abuse me, but we had a good time, cracked jokes, I invited friends over, and fuck, let's have some beers, fishing. But when I'm not there, he's not going to do it, right? So whether someone treats me like I'm a fuckwit or a legend, I'm not interested. I want to pay someone to do the job and not come back to me when I'm not there and go, oh mate, it's a bit harder than I thought and it's taking a bit longer and can you sling me a bit more? I want someone to fucking finish the job and perhaps even surprise me and fucking go the extra mile. I've done this, I'll fucking, you know, take pride in their work and give me the Vadyna in a good condition and I'll pay money, but generally I've got to pay them cash, right? Which leads to another problem, and I've done this for years, paying people for computers, cash, food, cash, accommodation. I get into big trouble with the tax department where they go, mate, where are your expenses? I haven't got any receipts for the last 10 years, so tax department are pretty well on me, and the end result is I'm going to have to pay way more tax than I should to clear my name because I haven't got any assets or anything. The money's not gone into fucking paying cash, so I've got to get this car fixed with someone who knows what they're doing and then find out someone who can do my merch. I've been trying for 6 months to set up a drop shipping business where it goes off to a drop shipper through Shopify. So I know when you cunts buy an order, but I don't have to do it. It goes off to a drop shipper, they send it off to you, and it's all done, and I get a couple of bucks on top of it, but I don't have to send it, hold merch, and I'm getting people on the net. One guy from WA was helping me. He's saying it's easy. I'm going, well, yeah, you can do it. And he goes, no, I'll teach you. I'm going, months. And he ended up doing it, but the expenses went to him. So I now owe him $280. He fucked up. He couldn't do it. So I owe him $280 or something. But, you know, so I'm trying to go to these marketing companies. and none of them can do it. A lot of them are freaked out with the word fuck. Gary doesn't give a fuck, the biggest selling t-shirt in the past. But they don't want to do it because they've got fuck corporate clients and they don't want to be associated with it. All this shit. They just can't do it, excuse after excuse. And so I'm continually going to the fans, can you do it? Now I had one up near Toowoomba, I won't mention his name. Went there and I said, at his place only a week ago, can you do this, mate? And his mum's going, oh mate, he hasn't got a job. Can you get him in on a percentage thing of sales? Before, a lot of people just look at me like, you got 2 million fans, they'd see dollars in their eyes. They want to use me to get money out of you guys and get a percentage out of it. And I'm going, mate, I don't fucking make much money out of this. And if you're going to do it, can you at least set it up first before you negotiate a percentage deal? Now, the guy doing it couldn't do it, right? His mum's still going, fucking, can you get here? It's like, fuck, okay, but they were nice. They let us stay the night there. Became good friends and all this. And in the morning, he's going, mate, I know how to make your money, Jimbo, if you want money. Is how about you advertise to all your fans, all you guys, this Bitcoin fucking pyramid scheme where you put $80 in a week and after 8 years you have an $85,000 return. And I'm thinking, mate, I'm not gonna I may as well shoot Gary in the head if I'm gonna fucking start telling you guys to fucking put your money into that shit. Like even over Gary's dead body, I'm not gonna fucking tell you to do that shit. And this is the struggle I'm having. I'm basically saying, you know, I've got companies going, mate, can you put these clickbait ads on? These, you know, like stories like, in between your stories, like a 3-headed Pakistani woman. Do you want to know the story? And you're tired and you go, you press on it and there's 2 lines of fucking, and then press here, and every time you press another page there's ads around it, and I get fucking $10 per 1,000 views, and all of a sudden my page is just other people's content. And that's what the mainstream media is, particularly the pharmaceutical industry, which pay media to do editorial on their products, and also they're paying them not to fucking do any articles advertising their competition, natural stuff or anything debunking what they do. So I'm basically struggling for an income, but I am whinging about it, but unlike most people can see that I'm going to keep going. I've been on this breadline for years. I know how to do it. I keep going. But I'm running out of time and charm to fucking grease the wheels. I've got to get some fucking sleep, get ready for this big tour in Queensland, but I've got to get the car fixed. I've got to get this drop shipping business done, and I've got to find a place to stay where I can catch up on my sleep and not feel like I'm a freeloader and not be fucking dragged into fucking come and have beers with us or fucking all this shit, right? Even if it's not beers. So I'm gonna get there in the next 2 weeks, and plus fucking put some time. I've been away from Yumi and the kids. Put some time in for them, man. I want them to enjoy this trip, because I fucking love them being with me, with Gary. It's fucking special, man. So that's where I'm coming from, and that's where I'm going through. And then once that's on board, I've got my business model up there. I'm the opposite of most fucking, when I go to these marketing companies, they're all marketing court. I've done a marketing degree, I've worked in advertising, I've got this marketing channel, social media. I don't need marketing help, I need back-end fucking car and computer work to set up this drop shipping stuff. I'm fucking tired, but I'm gonna fucking keep going. So when this merch is up there, you guys don't know how to fucking, not many people like to give. Ideally I'd just say, if you like my videos, put some money into fucking my bank account, but it's got to go via Patreon. They get 5% and middleman, man. But once I get the merch up so that you can actually got an opportunity to buy shit from me, I've got the marketing, but I've got nothing to sell. Whereas most companies have got something to sell, but they haven't got the marketing channel. So once I set up these gigs and people turn up to my gigs, I do the gigs, I fucking flog the merch, get me shit together, the website and all that, get on top of it, that's when I'm going to get this Gary Bucks thing up. Get an example of it, and then set up the political party and go around Australia. And also fucking get some sleep, eat well. Not on the road, man. The amount of fucking coffee and the odd fucking power drink and fucking shit food I'm eating, it's fucking wrong, man. You get addicted to that shit. So I'm fucking rolling, man, and I don't know whether you guys are listening to this, but this is just a backstory fucking thing. And then when I fucking get some sleep, I've got some fun videos to fucking edit up for this festival I did. When I came down here, Glennie said an MC had pulled out of Dashville, a music festival, and I just offered to fucking do it for free. I worked 3 hours, 3 days introducing all these bands every day, and it was fun. I might, and I tried to fucking get Gary crowd surfing at the end of it. And Gary's loves crowd surfing. I've done it for ages, but I went backstage to get 4 musos to help lift it up, and they're all inner city, vegan, skinny, sensitive fucking animal activists who are going, it's cruel. I mean, it's not fucking cruel, man. You don't know who this goat is, and don't get me wrong, I'm skinny and I'm vegan when I don't eat meat, and I'm fucking sensitive when something's sucking me cock, and I cry every now and again, which these guys were fucking nearly, when fucking the Swans don't get in the grand final, these guys were fucking almost crying because I was going to lift Gary up. He was bored. It's fucking, anyway, they didn't want to do it, but fuck it. And then Gary will crowd surf soon at a festival, and then I've just got a message in my inbox from someone at the festival who was in the crowd saying that I single-handedly ruined the family reputation of the Dashville Music Festival. It's like, man, I was doing Jimbo Light, man. I did a few rooting gags, but fuck, my 2 4-year-old and Yumi, we're a family, we had a fucking good time. So you get your hecklers, and this is not a commercial page, man. It's not being backed by a company and with people fucking, these channels where there's a rotate and they pump out thing consistently. I just go, it's just me. And that's why I fucking put up videos, and then it dies down for a bit because I'm just fucking having a rest, and then I'll get back into it when I have. But essentially, I think as Blakey did a really good quote. I read it on me, mate. It's fucking Dunny Dore who's doing this song coming up, Gary the Goat. It's going to be a cracker, I think. It's going to be good. Gary doesn't give a fuck. A bit like, no way, get fuck off. I think it'll be a good fucking live gig, man. Gary will crowd surf to this fucking song. Anyway, and his Dunny Dore had written a quote saying that art is there to comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. Now, people like the people complaining about, oh, fucking Jimbo, I don't like your stuff. It's like, just fuck off me channel. It's a bit hard to fuck off from a music festival, but there's a few people there like me gigs. But the money coming in is from companies for artists who, our job, when we're getting, oh yeah, Gary the Goat loves this product, our job is to give comfort to the comfortable, the well-off, because they got the money to buy shit. The comfortable, buy our products and services and you'll get even more comfortable. And that's not what I'm fucking about, man. I'm about fucking getting out there and fucking riding the bumps. It's unreal, man, and I'm going to keep going. I'm a bit manic now, but it's just from a fucking 2 coffees in 3 days and an energy drink and a bit of shit food and fucking no sleep. It's not much. I'm not on the fucking meth or anything. I'm going to fucking bounce back from this and fucking give Yumi and the kids a big fucking hug when I get back. And I'm part of my rush to get back as well is Gary's at their farm, this place farm, and their neighbour shoots any dog or animal that goes on it. So if Gary gets off and fucking wanders up there, he'll get fucking shot. That won't be a good end to Gary's career. So I'm going to try and get back to this fucking house soon. They're my plans, anyone. If anyone can help me with drop shipping or a fucking mechanic who can do the job on this car. A couple of days work, I'll pay him cash, even if it's a bit of a fucking IOU. I've got gigs coming up. Fucking Wayno might sling me some cash from the fucking money I've given him to do a job which wasn't done. I'm not trying to give you a hard time, Wayno, but man, fucking it would have been nice, man, to do it, but I wouldn't have got these videos. I wouldn't be fucking driving through this forest, and who knows, I might see a yowie out here. Anyway, fucking, I better fucking keep me eyes on the road and my hands upon the wheel. because the future's uncertain and the end is not fucking near. We got some fucking shit to do before that happens. Alright, I made it 3 days later. How is everyone? Alright, my eye. Yeah, upside down cuddle, yeah. Toby, how are you, mate? Alright, yeah. We're having fun with Maya. Yeah. What was that, Eden? Yeah, you're eating. I've got you. I'm going to get upside down cuddle as well, yeah. There you go. Thanks, Anthony. And yeah, thanks for having it. Yeah, good, yeah. Yeah, and you, yeah. Oh, I made it, yeah. How's Gary? Is he behaving?
Oh, I think he's...
Yeah? Hasn't headbutted the house or eaten things that are wrong, yeah.
I haven't been down there today. Yumi has.
Is he down there?
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, oh, cool. I'll go and quickly say hi and then come back. I'll come back, okay? What do you think of Daddy's dirty white truck, everyone? You like it? I'm going to have to sort this. Anyway, we're going to sort it out soon. Yeah, there's a moon up there. Might get some soap down the back of my moon. It's been a while. Come over here, my beautiful children.
Daddy was not here.
Was Gary sad because I wasn't here, hey? Yeah. I was sad as well because I wasn't near you guys. Let's go and surprise Gary. Gary, how are you, mate? Yeah. You been good, mate, on the balcony? Got your bed? Oh, yeah, I'm back, Gary. Big day tomorrow, mate.
What's a big day tomorrow?
Oh, we're going to get the car fixed. We're going to find someone who's going to fix the car. And Gary's going to lick me. Oh, yeah.